What's up, guys? We are here on the Morning Bell to get started with trading on the London session. I am Sam, and I'm a trader, joined by Evan. We'll be looking and analyzing the charts and showing you what we think of the markets.
What is it that you're looking at today, Sam? You on gold?
Yes, I'm on gold on the 5-minute time frame. I'm looking for buys if I get any. But if we break this level, this level of consolidation, then I'll switch my buyers to sells.
Right. Okay. What do you fancy trading today? Is it buys or is it sells?
Yeah, like I said, I have my bias set to buys. But if we break this low, then I'll switch my bias to sells.
Right. No worries.
Apart from that, if you want any market analysis done on any pair, we'll do that too.
Yep. You're gonna be. I think you're gonna be faster on the tabs than I am today.
Yeah. So in the chat we got Sigma FX. Good morning all. Good morning Sigma FX. Will has joined us. Yo, let's go. Yeah man, let's go. Seize the day, carpe diem. Hello unbiased trader. How are you? So on gold, we have seen yesterday's price action to surge upwards. I was thinking that it might just drop, but I was proven wrong, and gold went upwards. So I was wrong yesterday, and I'm looking to have a better bias today.
Right. No worries. No worries. Do you think what do you reckon the market is going to do today? But for now, we're going to have to say hello to Pooley because you missed him out. So easy, bud.
Yeah.
How's it going this morning?
Pulley. Yeah. Good morning, Pulley. Hope you are doing fine, mate. If you see on the higher time frames, the gold had quite a move in the morning in the Tokyo session, and it is consolidating right now, hoping for some movement in the London session if I get any. Dropping down to the lower time frames, I see that we might just start go up, so that might be a good sign for buys. Are you looking at some pair?
Am I looking at a pair? I'm actually, I was trading Euro USD over the night, but like I said yesterday, I was wanting to reprogram the bot, so I started it again almost from scratch, just so I could get the entries right. While you were talking then, I was just adjusting the perimeter around the demand and supply zones because I can have a little buffer, as many pips as I like. But while I was doing it this morning, it took 2 trades already this morning, but I realised that I had the entry buffer a little bit too generous, so it wasn't working out too well on the 5-minute time frame because I was taking trades halfway up in between the demand and supply area. Hopefully your internet will come back in a bit, Sam. And I did actually see Will's comment about the music. Can you hear music? Because I ain't playing any. Shall I though? Is that too loud? That's 100%. Right, you guys are going to have to be... Yeah, I am gonna put that up on screen. maybe that one. But yeah, like I was telling Sam, I've redone the bot overnight. That's probably why I was having a little conversation with you this morning. I have had a little bit of sleep, but not much. That's right, Paulie. Definitely definitely is.
Right, everything seems to be back for me. Now I can see everyone.
Did you lose internet?
Yeah, I think there was some connection issue. DAX seems to be moving quite a lot, especially on the lower time frames. So hopefully, hopefully I can get some movement on DAX so that I can trade it.
I was waiting for you to finish off, Sam.
Yeah.
That was awkward silence.
Yeah.
But
I like everything went blank. I was like, what is the issue? Is it with me or is it with you? Did you hear Trump speak about the situation yesterday?
I didn't know. I was too busy fine tuning this bot.
Yeah. So basically, Trump says that they have agreed for a ceasefire, a two-way ceasefire, because some Pakistani ministers have come in agreement and made some mediation between both Iran and Trump. But I am not sure because Trump is clearly not a man who sticks to his words. He might just bomb it at any time, so I'll be very careful in the markets, especially on volatile pairs like gold.
Yeah, didn't you hear that Saudi Arabia got bombed last night?
Oh, really? No.
Yeah, that ceasefire didn't last.
Damn.
Yeah, I mean, it's
weird times.
Yeah, it definitely is. It's mad times that we're living in, Sam. It's mad times that we're living in.
Right.
Which it all goes to affecting the markets. So one minute it's peacefully going down, and the next minute it's skyrocketing for what you would assume was for no reason at all.
Right. Is that DAX on your screen?
No, this is Euro USD that I've got on. It's a bit more liquid than any market, really, on Forex. And I'm actually trying this bot out on Forex because it'll work on any. Because it's support and resistance, there's no sort of deviation.
Nothing fancy.
It'll work on any pair.
Yes. Support and resistance.
It'll work on any time frame as well, but like I said yesterday, it's got to be fine tuned to the time frame that it's trading. Got it on the 5 minute. Yeah, I got it on the 5 minute at the minute. 5 minute at the minute. So I've just adjusted the pip tolerance to 10 pips, I think, and I think the actual overall trade is allowed to do 15 pips.
Okay. So wonderful.
It can go 3 pips below. So it can go about that deep below. And I think I've got it set to about 5 above, but it can self-adjust because I've give it a little bit of extra leeway. I did give it 15 to 20 last night, and I was taking trades where it is now, and I was thinking, well, if I'm taking longs halfway up between support and resistance, I'm not getting very far. So hopefully I've adjusted it and the actual price gets there while we're on stream and people can see the actual bot taking a trade. If not, and it gets a bit boring, I'm going to lower the time frame just so it kicks into one.
True. And given these weird times and the volatility in the market has obviously increased, I think everybody should adopt wider pips instead of going for smaller pips.
Yeah, I mean it's alright tightening your stops and stuff like that, but when you're getting whipsaws like I saw during the night, I mean, even your stop loss ain't going to protect you because it's just going to drive straight through it.
True.
I mean, I was actually trading the 1 minute last night, and I'd only just got out of a trade, and I think it was Euro USD. I think it was Euro USD anyway. On the 1 minute, the whipsaw that was on that, it was stop loss beatable. So if you had your stop loss and that whipsaw that actually came out, your stop loss wouldn't have protected you. But again, it's on the 1 minute, so it probably wouldn't have affected you that much unless you was oversized and overtrading. So was you trading last night? Was you?
No, I was not trading last night. I was off the charts.
You was off the charts, was you?
Yeah.
You didn't fancy out on the markets overnight?
No, I am trying to stick to one session per day, so it's mostly London session.
Okay.
Yeah. Because when I'm spending more time on the charts, I tend to take some nonsense trades. So to eliminate that, I stop looking at the charts altogether.
Right. I suppose it helps not doing that.
Sure, it does.
If you're not in front of the charts, you can't see them, and if you can't see them, you're not really going to be.
You can't trade them.
Nah, for sure. Yeah, stops your speculative trading.
Yeah, I think once you start getting used to it, once you start getting used to not take trades for as soon as you see the charts, I developed that habit where I do not take trades as soon as I'm on the charts.
Yeah, of course, it's all discipline in your trading.
Sure.
Just like it was on about yesterday with your discipline, your lot sizes, and your psychology in trading.
Yeah.
I think they're the three most important, apart from having a system or
Yes.
trading technique that you're used to. You're gonna need good trade management, good psychology.
Trade management is really important. Psychology, trade management, risk management. Risk management more than others is really important.
I think that your psychology comes first, because if you ain't got your psychology started and you're not in the right mind frame, it no matter what your risk management like, without your psychology, you're just not going to stick to it. So I think you need your psychology in check.
But to be a successful trader, you'll need a mixture of the three. If you got your psychology sorted out and your risk management is shit, then also you tend to blow up your account one.
Yeah. I'm just telling me my camera to look up, but it won't do it.
Right.
Goes by hand signals, but it don't seem to want to listen this morning.
Yeah,
It was definitely
technology never listens to you at the moments when you need it.
No, definitely not.
Technology never listens to you,
I mean,
especially at the moments where you need it.
someone watching this is going to be like, what's it doing? I want to show you what I'm doing, but it's not letting me. Yeah, technology always fails when you want to use it the most. What did you throw up there, Sam? Was that the Fibonacci?
Yeah, I was looking because I felt that the fibs came out right just at the perfect levels, and so did they. I'll be in this trade with a stop loss of around 1300 pips and take profit of 2600 pips. Yeah, it's on the 5-minute time frame, looking for these highs. I'll be very careful monitoring my trade in this zone because it might just reverse from there. But a 1:2 should be quite easy,
I
and
hope,
it is gold as usual. So
I hope that trade lasts as long as it did yesterday and just skyrockets. But Will's just asked
um,
what the earth am I doing, and I'm like, I know. If I show my camera, my hand, it's supposed to kick in the AI.
I think we need to get that sorted a bit.
And I think
Sometimes.
well, but it's not doing it. And what it does is
Not doing it.
hand signals like go like that, it lifts up. Or if I go like that, and I'll point to one of them, it should actually go and zoom into the back wall.
Like center stage.
But it's just ignoring me. It's been a little.
Yeah, I don't think it's gonna work today on the stream.
No.
Yes, yeah, technology. I have a conspiracy theory on technology. Technology never works when you need it the most, and it never works when you want to show it to another person. It always wants to embarrass you.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
For sure.
You had to go by hand gestures as well, didn't it? I'll give it a few hand gestures, alright, in a minute.
Ooh. It has been quite some time that I have seen UJ, and after consolidation from I don't know how long, from Thursday last week, we finally broke through for a dump downside, for a dump really.
Will's approving we go to it.
This pair is UJ though. It almost it's very fascinating to know that there are multiple days where the charts refuse to move. The charts just refuse to move over, and they just dilly daddle in a range. But in about an hour's time, they move so much, and that tells you that this is at the end of the day, this is just a game of patience. You need to be patient for when the markets are moving, and you need to seize the opportunity and take those trades during that time period when the markets are moving. That is when you make your profit.
No, absolutely, especially when there's more volume.
Yeah. Yeah, Will is telling me that the long looks good. Yeah, I hope so too.
Well, I hope your US gives a little move on.
Yeah. And remember, guys, remember to like, share, and subscribe. We are trying to build a community over here. I and Evan will be live every single day. That is Monday to Friday, and others will be joining us on their journeys, especially Scott Sigma FX, who would share his $100 to $1,000 journey along with Evan sometimes.
He's doing better than I am, so I had to share it, man.
Right. And if anybody's interested, yeah, Scott is doing much better. Give me a moment for some reason.
I'm actually a trading man now, Sam.
Oh, you're trading the $100 account.
Yeah. And
Got it.
this is as far as I've got.
Wait a minute, your screen should be up now. Yes. So you're up. Where is it?
Down here.
Right. Oh, you're up $53 already.
No, Sam, I've got it in UK pounds.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, I did not notice the ticker. 53 pounds from 100. That is great. To be honest, that is, if you think about it in terms of percentage, that is 50%. You're up 50% your account, which are great numbers.
Yeah. Some of that's manual trading and some of that's bot trading, but I've had a different bot trading it than this one. I want to actually, I want to actually make this one work, because if this one works, I just might do a little something with it. Not saying out yet because it's not working, but I might do a little something with it once it's actually working and I can actually leave it alone and
Yes,
have a little faith that it's not going to blow my account.
right.
But it'll throw its own risk to reward box up when it actually takes a trade, which I might as well tell you because it didn't even take a trade yesterday.
Yeah.
I might even just lower the time frame. I lower the time frame now. I'm still just
Talking about bots, I have tried something. It is, and it seems to work quite well. I did not expect it to work this well. If you can see my screen right now, you can see the equity chart. Wait a minute, trade executions. Yeah, this is a bot that I have tried on TradingView itself. If you have the premium version of TradingView, it sends notifications on the entries and exits. And oh wow, if you see, then I took a trade right when my bot was also taking a trade. Funny enough. Yeah, so yeah, in terms of performance, wait a minute, where did it go? Yeah, in terms of performance, if I were to take a trade with 0.1 lots on gold, then at its peak we were at 2300, which is crazy. 44 profitable trades of which is 30 out of 70. Profit per factor is quite low, but for a bot, for a first time bot, this is the equity chart looks good.
yeah, it does actually. Are you not actually letting it trade for you then?
No, not really. I'll have to.
You're not letting it trade for you.
No, not at the moment. I think the sample size is still a bit small. It might just be getting lucky for a few days. I want to see the sample size properly for some time and then move on to put it on live.
You want to stress test it, forward test it.
Yeah. Yes.
How long has it been running for, Sam?
Yeah, I think it's been about a month now.
It's long enough for some sort of analysis from it, isn't it?
Yeah. I have made the initial analysis and I have decided I have tweaked a few numbers like the stop loss and the take profit. And I think I'll give it some more time, maybe another month, and then based on the results that I get, if it is not fluctuating a lot, then sure.
Is it your bot? Did you make it?
Yeah, I made it. So it basically checks up the trends on the higher time frames and tries to take a bias and execute it on the lower time frames when there's a change of character or sorts. At the moment, my trade is not going that well. But then again, you're not out of the trade until the last tick.
Your stop loss might be
Yeah.
alright on that.
Gold is unpredictable. You just have to take trades of what you think will happen, and it might just surprise you sometimes. It is recovering quite well right now, so hopefully, goes to my TP. You're telling?
I said, Wills, you said the same thing as I did. It might just go down
Yeah,
where it is and then come back up again. I think your stop loss might be all right. You might have just
I
given
think
it
so
room
too.
to breathe.
Yeah.
But yeah, this trade is going to take some time, I suppose. It's already been there. Like I said, it would never take the trade here. It'd only take the trade here. But I was
Will
already.
says the markets have been garbage recently. I think the credit for the markets being so garbage recently goes to the President of the United States, Mr. Donald Trump. He's a personality.
I mean, there's been over the last few weeks, really. There's been quite a lot of manipulation in the markets.
Yeah, and Donald Trump seems to make a lot of money from that.
Yeah, especially on oil. I don't know if he's been making any money on oil or if he's actually been making.
I'm sure he is. I'm very sure he is. Donald Trump is somebody who takes. He's a businessman before he's a politician. I think he'll make sure that his friends and everybody knows about the insider information so that they can make loads of money. Like, come on. There's no way Donald Trump tweets before letting somebody know.
Can assume nothing, or at least that's all it is. It's just an assumption.
Yeah, I just wish he lets me know before he tweets something so I can also make money from the markets.
I mean, it would, yeah, it would be nice. Let us all in on it.
Though insider trading is illegal.
It's very illegal.
It is illegal. But given a person is in the position where they have critical information which they can use to make money, it would take a person of extraordinary will to not do it. Because come on. Oh, you are telling that you would not do it.
It's done it.
Oh yeah, now it is tracking you.
If Will's still watching, this is what I wanted to show you, bud. I'll totally answer what he's got now to do with me. Let's see if it'll zoom. I don't even think it'll zoom in. I haven't been able to master this this hand gesture thing yet.
Yeah. I should be stopped out any moment now because I'm very close to my stop loss. Oh man, sucks to be me. But that should be no issue. We'll get back to the markets. Music.
It's recognising that as stomach. I wanted to zoom in. I'll zoom in. Whatever it does.
Will says that it is Evan. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, buddy.
Yeah, Will says that it is a bit difficult to hear you.
Let me move my mic a bit closer.
Yeah.
Is that better?
Or maybe I think that is better.
Don't worry, but just let us know, because I did actually move it out the way, so just in case I knocked it.
Right.
So if I keep it there in front of me, I don't know if you can see the mic. Can you see the mic?
I can't see the mic. It's fine. If somehow gold goes to the TP from this position right here, I think I'll believe that an angel has guided me to profit.
Definitely from pulling a winning trade out of something that looks like that at the time. Maybe you should go put the lottery on.
Did you see that meme when you're in a position with 50x leverage, everybody believes in God.
Aye.
There's no atheist. There's nobody who's an atheist when they have a position with 50% 50x leverage.
Yeah, I've heard that put to a few other things. I don't think I've actually seen that specific meme, but I've heard that phrase being put to quite a few things. Well, all I'm doing now, Sam, is just waiting for the price to either make its mind up and get out of this middle zone and either not necessarily tank,
Yeah.
but move down or move up. It's got to do one of the two things. Well, it can go a bit more sideways, but the price action is kind of tricky this week.
Yes, London and especially London markets have not been at their best at the moment.
Yeah, I mean, right. We've got red news, but that's in 7 hours. 7 hours and 41 minutes. We've got red news.
What was the news about again?
Donald Trump's deadline for Iran.
Ah, yeah, makes sense. Makes sense.
It says it is. Hang on, if you follow my mouse, it says it is, Sam. I don't know if you can read it.
Wait a minute.
But it's that one.
And yeah,
It doesn't even give you
Yeah.
yeah,
Donald Trump's deadline to Iran S&P Global Construction PMI.
the S&P. It normally gives you a nice little roundup of what it's about on the news. But for Donald Trump's speech, he's not letting anybody know, so we can't price it in yet, Sam.
True. And I have been stopped out.
Is that a win?
Yeah, a week. But I don't think that that's an issue because I have judged the direction wrong in this case, so it's fine.
No worries.
Do you know the weird thing about oil markets is that it takes a lot of time for oil to move from one place to another because they use the waters to move oil. It is not as quick. So whenever there's a global shortage or there's something wrong with the oil markets, the general public or the markets feel it quite after. So this Trump and Iran situation that has been going on, though everything seems fine around the world because everybody's here, everybody gets gas. Most of the people are still getting access to petrol, gas, and oil. You'll see the effects of the war going on in about a week or two, because then the reserves or the oil which has been moving or which has started to move before the situation will get over, and then when there's no new supply, then the general public will really start to feel it. I think that's the reason Trump has given Iran a deadline of how many hours to release the Strait of Hormuz.
Yeah. Well, it's not just that, is it? It's to surrender as well. Because to be honest with you, Trump is the guy that's got his fingers on the button, and I don't think that he's going to necessarily press that one. That's not the actual button.
Yeah,
But he's got his finger on the button, and he can cause them some damage.
yeah. And along with Trump, Israel has also got some buttons on. They also have their hands busy with a lot of buttons and weapons.
Yeah, I mean the thing is though, when it's threatening stuff like that, he's not just seeing them as the enemy. I mean, there's innocents as well that are in and among all the civilians of Iran anyway. The Iranian general public, they're getting caught in the crossfire, And I mean, the only thing that
But,
I think I've heard him say is that it's just casualties of war. Well, it's not just casualties of war, is it? It's brothers, sisters, mums, dads. Yeah. There should be for a leader of a first world country more to think about than just just going to war. Really, it's got to have actually been a last decision. But apparently,
but
it's been years anyway. I'm not really up for Middle Eastern politics or anything like that, so I wouldn't know. But obviously he does. But all we can do is.
but if you think about it, the American Empire. But if you actually think about it, the American Empire built a lot of their riches on wars. If you see their history, they have been constantly at war with some nation or the other, which is really fascinating.
Well, it is, but just like people, just like people are doing now, I suppose we might be doing the same. We're just not earning the same amount of money. People profit through wars and stuff like that, don't we?
Yeah, they do.
In the Welsh trades just joined us. Morning, boys.
Hello in the Wild Street.
Turn the music down. I did ask if that was loud. And MGN's in as well. Morning, MGN. Not loud in the Wild trades here. So I will turn it down. Let us know if. Let us know if that's alright. Got that at 15%. So let us know in the Wilds if that's at a decent level now, or it just sounds like I've just turned it off. You know, I wasn't going to do it yesterday, but I'm going to do it now. I'm just going to be. I'm just going to smoke.
Whatever suits you, mate.
Yes. I was having my breakfast just before we went on air as well.
Oh,
So I was having.
almost ships.
They're not cubes. They're like little shells.
Okay.
They're like little shells.
Hmm.
So I was tucking into that, and I was having a box of them.
Okay. Coronavirus.
I wasn't just having one or two bars, Sam. I was having the box.
Damn.
I was like, you get quite a few in the box. I was hungry this morning, Sam.
As I always. Yeah. There's nothing wrong. Yeah. My voice put no tone. Really. Greetings, MGN. Greetings.
Awesome. It doesn't sound like a disco now then. So, Sam, I'm probably going to forget. So if we ever put any music on, remember it's at 15.
Got it. All right. It's right.
Cause
I'll be looking to short that at any moment now. I'll be waiting. Maybe for a retest. Maybe for a retest.
what time frame was you actually taking that trade on, Sam? Was that the 5 minute?
Yeah, on the 5 minute. As soon as we get back to this level, I'll take a trade. I will not.
You're not going short
My
now?
retest. I'll go short in a moment. Maybe
Yeah.
I should go right away.
I was going to say,
What should I do?
I'm looking at a break of structure there, aren't I?
Yeah, I think I should go short. And we'll go short in 3, 2, 1. SL over there, which is quite a lot. That would be 33.
And just for everybody watching, if you just heard my phone go off, we've got news in 5 minutes. So MGN.
Oh, we got news in 5 minutes.
Your bot is handing out news information. And you can only get that if you join the Discord. So anybody new just sat there watching this, not in chat, get in the Discord and you can have all the news sent straight to your phone.
Yes. In the Discord, the bot will send you notifications for all the high impact and medium impact news 10 minutes before they happen, so you never miss them out.
This is it. We've got
the links in the description, boys. The links in the description.
Yeah, today it is. Have you checked that though, Sam?
Yeah, I did.
I did. I failed on that this morning, but Will said he was going to put it in chat. I mean, in the description for today, but it was in chat for yesterday.
And it is.
So yeah, we got English news in 30 minutes as well, which is the S&P. So hold on to your hats, because if you're trading gold, you're probably looking at a better short than you are long.
Yeah.
And I'm
oh, come on! This has to be evil.
It does. But all we can do, Sam, is wait for the market, mate. We put our places there for a reason, and then all we've got to do is we've just got to wait for that price action to actually turn up and show its hand. It's either going to pal drive straight through that area of interest, or it's going to reject from it, and if it rejects from it, then we're in a trade.
Markets just know how to irritate you. They just know how to press your emotions, and I think they test you so that you learn to have more patience. You learn to wait for these setups. You learn to not hold on to them. And this is one such example where the market is teaching me a lesson.
It doesn't actually grab me like that anymore, Sam. I either take it or leave it. I've kind of learnt that a little bit fast. Just become numb to it.
Yeah. I'm on the journey.
Yeah, I mean, all you got to do, Sam, is you just got to remember that you win some and lose some, and it's when you lose some, you just, like Will said earlier on, stick it in your journal and move on to the next.
Yeah, on to the next.
But I don't journal my trades, not like other people do. I do journal it, but I don't journal it physically in a book.
Right. Do you use Excel spreadsheets?
No, it's all mental.
Okay.
Because it's no good putting it in a book. You've got to get rid of it. Yeah. Once you've learned from that mistake, you've literally got to let go of it. But if you've forever got it in your book, you're forever looking at the same mistakes. I know people look at their mistakes and think that I can learn from this. This has happened before and I won't do this. But once it's in your head and you're actually learning it, there's no need for a book. You could journal it all in your head and just make it part of history and move on to the next.
But having it somewhere, for me, what happens is if you have a collection of your trades, then when you're low on confidence, you can go back to it and you can see that when you were in a bad patch, you got things got better, and when you had a purple patch, things you'll know that this won't last forever, and you wouldn't have that positive bias. where you think that you're the god and every trade that you take just goes to TP.
No, for sure. I'm not saying that journaling is bad or anything like that. I mean, it helps.
And yeah, I
It helps
understand.
some
I understand.
people.
I'm just telling another perspective of how I use it, why I have a collection of the traits. It's just the perspective. I'm not telling whether the method that I follow or you follow is bad. In trading, whatever works, works.
No, for sure. And if journaling helps you on your journey, recapping over your wins and losses, what mode you was in at the time, then more power to you. But I
Yeah.
try and do it mentally, just so I don't have to keep putting it in a book, because I don't want. To be honest with you, I think it's a millstone around your neck,
Yeah.
and I don't want a diary of mistakes. I'd rather have a diary of wins, if that makes sense. But I still won't put them in a book.
It does. It does make sense.
But yeah, no, I make all my wins and all my losses the same, and that's just flat dead.
Yeah, being indifferent towards your wins and losses is a superpower in trading.
Yeah, I mean, when I first started this, it kind of got me excited, and I won't say depressed, but it got me upset when I lost. I was feeling down, just like what you do when you're journaling it. Got me a bit down because obviously I'd lost, and not many people like losing. And every time I won, it was like, yeah, I've won one. But now it's just like, right, all right, I won, next one. And then it's like, all right, I've
Yeah.
lost, all right, next one. So wins and losses, they're all on the same level. It's like not wins up here and then losses down here, or the feeling of anything like that. Wins and losses are all on the same plane.
Yes, understandable.
Yeah.
Yeah, Will's asking, what about gathering data for long-term track record? Yeah, I'm a big proponent of this. That's the reason I believe that everybody should have a journal so that they can track how far they come. But it's fine if somebody doesn't want to keep a journal and they just want to have it in their head as long as things are working. From what I hear, journaling has helped a lot of people, and there's a reason why it does. It does help a lot of people. And so I think gathering data, especially when you're a beginner, helps you a lot in understanding where exactly are you going wrong. If say for suppose I was a beginner and I gather data and I can zero in down on things that are going wrong. Maybe I just lose a huge percent of my trades in the Asian session. It will prompt me to know that Asian session is not the session for me to trade my system. And having a data like this will help you eventually. But given the experienced traders like Evan themselves, I think they'll do just fine without it also.
I think my answer to that is your data is in your P&L.
Understandable.
Basically. The answer to that, what you just popped up, because I did read it when you put it on screen. I think the answer to that is the data's in your P&L. I think that tells you everything you need to know about your trading.
Yeah. If your PNL rocks fine, then probably your trading does too.
Yeah, if your account looks healthy, your trading must be too. If you're down, but like you said, you do have to know where you're going wrong.
Yes.
You definitely have to know where you're going wrong. That's definitely something that you do need to learn. And I think once you've made the same mistake a few times, I think you do end up picking up that trick of knowing what you are actually doing wrong.
What you're doing wrong.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. It just depends if you keep doing it. Because last year I did actually do that myself. I'll put my hand up to that. I'm not like holier than thou or anything like that. I've definitely got my flaws, and all last year I was doing that. I knew where I was going wrong, but then when it came to making the same mistake, I couldn't see that I was making the same mistake at the time that I was making that mistake. So maybe if I journaled it, it may have helped. But then again,
Yeah, maybe
my
there's a possibility that you have caught it earlier.
yeah, but my memory's like a sieve, and I wouldn't have looked in the book. I'd have journaled it. It'd be sat there. It'd be sat there looking at me, and I'd still be making the same mistake. So this is why I
Yeah,
need to. This is why I need to actually get it in my head. So once I've got it in my head, then I just know
understandable.
this just doesn't work, because that's the way I've sort of been brought up. I won't say not to read books or anything. You've got to have a little bit of education, but it was more.
Yeah,
It was more hands-on. Get your hands dirty. Get in there. Like my dad used to say, is you're not going to learn to swim if you're not prepared to get your feet wet.
exactly. You can't learn to swim, cook, and trade just by watching videos. You will have to go and do it yourself.
No, exactly. And I still can't cook. That's why I got married. But yeah, the market seems to be turning a little bit. I don't like it when it's like that, because we've got a high, then a higher, a high, a high low, and we've got a high, then we've got a lower high, then we've got a lower low, but then we've got a bloody lower high, and then we've got a higher low. Now we've got a higher high, and it's like, what's going on? That's on the 5 minute, and it's like you got two regimes going on at the same time, all within a specific price area.
It's an indecision zone. There's no
Yeah,
clear direction.
on the 5 minute, I know the candle's looking massive, and that range is still quite good. I mean, how big's that range? The range is about 40 pips. Well, it's
Yeah,
30.2, but 40 pip range, and we're in the middle. I mean, it's a decent trade, especially if it's a candle of this size, and it's just coming down from here, and it actually does either breach the demand or actually gets back to the demand, or the same way. It actually comes down to here, reverses, and then goes back up. But I only want it to. I want it to take a trade, just so everyone can see it. Literally take a trade. But the time frames are.
they're not that pretty.
Yeah, the time frames are quite all the same. Even that is 18.7 pips. So I mean, it's a less of a gap. But what's that? It would be in a trade now
Yeah,
if I'd have left it on, because I'm sure it's about 10 pips. But this is
yeah.
on the minute. Is it on the minute?
I think it's on the minute.
That's on the minute time frame. And with me having 10 pips, in itself adjusts maybe from about 3. I have told it 3, and that's 1.7. It's 2.2. So that's 3 pips away from the demand zone, and 10 pips. Okay, there you go. It's just spawned a supply area, and 10 pips is here. So I don't really, especially now that supply's just spawned, I don't want to be taking a trade there.
Understandably so.
Long or short, I don't actually want to be getting in a trade there. So So we'll go back to the 5 minutes, and hopefully it'll just plough through that supply area that just spawned on the 1 minute, because them areas, because it's the 1 minute, Sam, them areas aren't going to be very strong.
Yeah.
And that's probably where I was going wrong. To the middle of last year, trying to get used to trading the lower time frames. I just couldn't get me head round. Shouting out to Will and Rich Wells.
Rituals.
I just couldn't get my head round the lower time frames. Telling them I'm an higher time frame trader, and they're both trading lower time frames. So I actually gave it a go, and it was just like, nah, it won't work.
It was not for you.
Won't working for me whatsoever, Sam.
Yeah.
I think the higher time frames is more confluence in the decision that the market's making.
Yes.
But you are in drawdown for longer. If you don't get in at the right time and it just actually pulls back for, I don't know, two candles and you're on the 4 hour, so you've got like 8 hours deep into your trade, and then you've got another 8 hours to come back out of it to break even. So
Yeah.
15 hours altogether in drawdown, and that's only just to come back to break even. Are you actually sitting the rest of the trade out, or do you think it's not going to work, and do you pull out at the first sign of profit?
Yes. On the higher time frames, there tends to be a lot more micromanagement. That's the reason I prefer the lower time frames much more.
Yeah, I don't think it needs to be micromanaged. I think these type of trades need to be micromanaged. But you've got 4 hours within the candle.
Yeah.
But a minute candle, you've seen it yourself when the market's skyrocketed. 1 minute candle that's actually skyrocketed could end up being the 4 hour candle anyway.
Yeah. There's a possibility.
But yeah, I just hope it makes its mind up and hurries up. I was going to say on the last candle, it's looking pretty positive for it going up because of the wick. And then I'm seeing this candle developing now also with a wick. So I'm like, 21 minutes. I don't think the S&P news is going to actually affect Euro USD though, does it? Or would it? Is there any correlation between?
It doesn't. I don't think so.
Because obviously it's Euro
I
USD.
don't think there is.
You wouldn't have thought that British news would affect that. Not in a too much of a detrimental way anyway.
Yeah, I don't think it does a lot.
See what my wife brought me.
Enjoy it, mate.
Yes. And my little bot's just come alive.
Yeah, these markets are slow. They'll put me to sleep.
It does actually, but then sometimes I'm too tired to sleep. I've only had
Too tired to sleep.
hours. I mean, I can see you yawning like a good one. Did you get much sleep?
Yeah.
last night?
Yeah, I did get good sleep, but the markets are not moving at all for me to stay awake in them.
Boring you to death.
Yeah. Come on.
No, it does
Move out of the range. Stop consolidating.
exactly. Just drop a little bit.
Exactly.
But yeah, then to be honest with you, Sam, you've hit the nail on the head there. I mean, trading. Some people make it look all nice and fantastic, and everything like that. But when you're actually trading properly, even from home or even in an office, an home office, your bedroom, your living room, your kitchen table, wherever you are on your laptop or your PC, when you're actually doing the technical analysis in your trading for your trading system and the way that you actually trade the markets, it is boring.
Yeah, but the boring work gets you the buck.
Yeah, you've just got to enjoy the boring. You got to learn to enjoy the boring. I just when it's like this and it's between zones and it's ranging like this, I just
Yeah,
like to imagine this as a slow ping pong challenge. And all we're doing now is just waiting for the ball to come back before it gets batted back up.
totally makes sense. Yeah, patience. Patience is the virtue.
Yeah. You don't win a game of chess by rushing your moves,
Yeah, you have to play them.
unless you're speed playing. Can you play chess, Sam? 'Cause
Uh-huh.
I can't.
Yeah, I'm pretty good at it. Not too bad.
I can play drafts, but I can't play chess.
Okay. Yeah, chess is quite popular here. So I played quite a lot. Apart from cricket, obviously. I think we should end the stream in about 5 minutes, man.
Are you want to do in an hour today, Sam?
Yeah, there's not a lot going on the markets, and the chat has also not been up a lot. So I don't have a lot. I don't have much to trade or talk.
Are you not tempted to get into another trade? I know they're not real, but I
Yeah,
mean,
like on DAX, I am short, but it performed a bit, and now it's back at break even. I'm I do not fancy the market conditions today. I think the markets are waiting for New York to open, along with Trump talking about what exactly his position is on Iran by the end of the day.
yeah. Are you going to give it about 20 minutes then, just to see what this candle does? I know it's not a 20-minute
Sure,
candle, but looks like it's going back up anyway, Sam. So,
understood.
but yeah, don't you trade anything else?
Uh, as I told, I trade gold and indices. So gold, we took a loss. On DAX, we are at break even. Apart from that, I Nas obviously does not move much in the London or Asian session. Uh, G GU does not see much. I think GU looks like longs, unlike UJ. UJ is shorts and GU is longs.
So you see what these indices all absolutely skyrocketed overnight.
Yeah,
I mean, every single one of them did, but they're not moving now. So like
no, but
that moves over and done with. I won't even know where to take a trade looking at that. There's just
I was. Hmm.
that's the same. Look at the daily gap on that. You're looking at 192 pip jump.
Yeah, I think that will get filled soon.
192 pip jump. You know what? I'd be looking to short that.
That's what I was talking about. I think it will be filled soon. I'm short DAX.
Do you reckon it'll get there, Sam? Do you know what I'm going to do? And
Yeah,
I'm not going to trade it because I want the Euro USD to.
workout.
Yeah. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna fake trade it, and I'm just gonna rush the entry. What the hell?
Okay,
You watch this. You watch this go long. Ah.
looks
There we
good.
go. There's a one. There's an instant 1-1. Moving neat. There you go. 1.5.
Works well.
1.5, and I'll lock it. I'll lock it in position, and we'll see what that does by tomorrow. Do you reckon I'll hit my stop loss?
No, I think it's heading now. I think the gap will be filled.
You think the gap's going to get filled? Do you reckon it's going to get
Yeah.
filmed? Do you reckon it's going to get filled today? Or do you reckon it's going to take like a couple of days? Because to be honest with you, that is the hour time frame, that's Sam.
Yeah, understandably.
But that is UK 100. UK 500, I don't know what that's doing on the 50. Don't know what that's doing on the 15. Because I trade that on the 45. You got odd time frames that you actually use then, Sam, like me? I mean, this,
Yeah, I'm using the 1 hour, 15 minutes, and 5 minute time frames.
yeah, you like being in sort of in and out, don't you? I remember from yesterday. See what I mean about my memory? Yeah, higher time frames for me, but odd ones seem to they give you a little bit more information than the on the hour time frames.
Makes sense.
I think it was when not gold, when the recent jump that we had. Sam's lost his internet again. Well, anyway, like I was saying, odd hours and odd minutes, time frames. I got into the oil long, and I think I got into the oil long about 15 minutes before it actually jumped like this. Just by using an odd time frame.
Yeah, the higher time frame, the directional bias that higher time frame give you is just exceptional.
I mean, that's NAS. Don't think that's going to get much higher than that, do you? Before actually retracing.
Yeah, I don't think it will go much higher. I think the fall is near.
You know, every time I do that, it's got a black marker. I mean, what? I'm not really an ITC person, but won't someone say that that is a fair value gap?
Yeah, and so it is.
How can you have that as a fair value gap?
Because as ICT explains it, there's an imbalance. There are pending orders or imbalances there, since
but
there
how
are
do
no
you
wicks,
like that?
no wicks on the either side.
How do you trade a zone like that when the pip rate's 140, 340?
Yeah, you wait for the price to come back into the zone, and wait for a change of character, or maybe on the lower time frame, a change of character on the lower time frame, or an engulfing candle somewhere on the time frame that you are comfortable with.
Yeah, that's where I don't have faith in changing the characters on lower time frames because they just don't work. Or at least they don't work.
Okay.
Someone's pulling it off, and they're pulling it off like they're a pro. But for me, that's a 360 pip move. There's a trade in that box. but not for me. You said you was trading indices.
Yeah.
Apart from NAS.
DAX, NAS and DAX. NAS for the New York session and DAX for the London session.
Yeah, I'm just sort of getting used to it. Isn't DAX the German index?
Yeah, DAX is a German index. So there's a lot of movement in the Frankfurt Open, and subsequently there's a lot of movement on the London Open.
Right.
And they call the Frankfurt Open the pre-market. Whatever happens on the Frankfurt Open is happens before the London market.
This might be close to taking a trade now, Sam.
Yeah, I hope it works out for you. Give me a minute, I'll be right back.
No worries, bud. But yeah, for anyone that wanted it yesterday, this bot trades supply and demand. But also what it's got a buffer. And again, every time I'm gonna have to change that. It's got a buffer, and I can adjust the buffer to how I want. So if I work out that I want 1 to 2 pips below support is what this is going to be, I'll adjust to that. Work out again how deep I want the price to pull back into, because it doesn't necessarily have to come into this zone. I can extend the zone via, let's say, cloud-based buffer zone, which is pip allowance. And the pip allowance, I could have that at two pips, which is what that is at now, or I could have it at like that, or I could have it tighter than that, but give it more room to breathe. But I wouldn't do that, because as soon as it comes through this area, it's a breaker structure, and that kind of defeats the object of having this so tight. So that's how I would possibly have my risk, which would actually go through the zone, and I would probably extend the allowance to about 2.5-3 pips, depending on what time frame I was on, Sam. And
yeah, that is an excellent system.
So other than having it where it'll take a trade coming in this zone and then coming out, I can also extend this zone kind of invisibly by a pip allowance. So I could have it there, I could have it there, I could have it there. But as we know, price don't always, like I said yesterday, price don't always come back and touch a zone and then go off again.
Understandably.
It can do what it's done here. It can come down, it can come back up and then down, and then this gap that we've got here, 7 pips. Obviously, I won't give it that much allowance, but it could have come back up here, just skimmed it, and then come back down again. And I would have missed that trade if I'd have been you've got to hit this box. And if it just came up and then just decided, no, I'm not gonna touch it. I've got this allowance that I can adjust by a couple of pips.
Wow.
And never actually make it that big, unless I forget what it's set to, and then I go on a lower time frame, because that does make hell of a difference. 2 pips on here is quite a big allowance for price action, but 2 pips on I can't see it to actually remember what it's called. US 500. 2 pips on US 500 is, look at that, I haven't even moved it yet, and that's 1.3. That's 2 pips. And I bet you didn't even see me move that cursor. That's break even.
Yeah.
And that little move there is 2 pips, bang on. So I couldn't have that allowance on here. I'd have to give it something like 50. No, there's 12, 15. So altogether, I'd probably have to give it about 20 pips, and that's for it to come that close. If that was where the box is, 20 pips. And I mean, some people's stop losses are 20 pips, let alone allowances into getting into trades. Then there's the stop loss, and then there's
Yeah.
the max pips. So I can give it 2
A bit more room to breathe.
No, well, yeah, or to get into the trade. Instead of actually coming down it in this and then coming up, it can come down into the invisible box, because this ain't going to be there, into the invisible box, just like it's doing now. And then it can reject. And then on the rejection, wherever it finishes off, that's probably where it'll get in. Stop loss there. But it's got an allowance of 10 pips. So it could actually get to about there. So that full line, what I've just put up, is 10.1 pips. So let's just call it 10 pips. So the candle rejection can actually come in and then reject about that far, and I can still get in that trade with room to move. It won't take the blanket 10 every time. It uses that as an adjustable buffer of its allowance.
All right.
So the
Understandably so.
allowance, which we're about to see actually, Sam. Come on, come down, close quite low. Don't go into
Oh, sorry.
the box, and then reject. And then on the close of that reject, you should see that enter a trade. So we've waited long enough, Sam. So
All right. Sorry, boys. The markets have not been doing that well today, and I was not able to keep my energy levels up high as I do usually. We'll get back to you tomorrow then. Do you have anything to close with, Evan?
do you know what, Sam? I'm gonna give it what we're on now. We're on 9:30.
I thought you were closing. But
No,
I'm fine. I'm fine if you want to continue. Sorry.
I knew you wanted to get going, but I was gonna give it that 10 minutes more. I'm gonna see what this
Okay,
camera
sure.
does. See what
Sorry. Yeah, understandably. I'm so sorry. I jumped the gun.
Nah, you're all right. I just wanted to get into it. I just wanted to actually get into a trade, and then I can post the results of that trade in the Discord.
Got it. Understood.
But I just wanted to see what this actually does, whether it actually gets me in a trade or whether it breaches the allowance.
But a note of appreciation that today I have been quite on the back seat. I have talked much less than I usually do, and you have been doing great handling the stream, talking a lot and explaining how your thought processes behind the trade. Absolutely fabulous.
Sam, you've done great today, mate. You've done great today. You've actually been covering my back talking while I ain't been.
Yeah,
And you've took a trade and I ain't even took one yet, mate.
yeah. But mine is just a demo for now, so I get that it doesn't hurt me as much.
No.
I think we can have this as a talking point for tomorrow. Do you should you trade demo or not? Because a group of people tell that because you're not emotionally attached to your demo account, it does not train you for the live markets. You should have some skin in the game. And the other camp argues that despite you not having some skin in the game, it helps you develop the basic skills needed to get into the markets. We can have this as a talking point for tomorrow.
No, I think that's good. I think that's good. That so.
Yeah.
I think that's good. I want to get into it now. You got to.
You want to talk about it
You're
now?
dragging it out. You're dragging it out until tomorrow. So I want to get into that now.
Sure, we can get into it now. So, what do you think? Do you think
Now,
demo trading has any benefit to it?
I think that's a good point to actually get into tomorrow. We will leave it
All
till
right.
we will actually leave it till tomorrow, but it's something that I would actually like to get into. So you should have brought this up earlier, and we could have had this conversation. But
Yeah,
it is something that we can get onto tomorrow.
got it.
Just you've got to remember about it because I'll be like, do you know?
Yeah,
You said something yesterday about something that we need to talk about, and can I help remember what that is? But
is
yeah,
it?
no, remember what that is for
I'll
tomorrow,
make a note. I'll make a note of it for sure.
definitely, and then remind everybody else as well because we'll let them answer first.
Yeah,
In the wilds trades, looking for longs on ES.
yeah. SMP.
Oh, there's so many jokes that I can't tell.
Mhm.
It's different this side of the fence, isn't it, Sam? Because it's like it's easier when you're in chat
Yeah.
because you really can just put something up in chat. I remember Will and Rich Wells on LLTF. I used to wake up every morning bright and fresh and just have a book full of jokes that I could just see. I could just see Will and Rich reading these comments that they're not going to ever read out, and they're just sat there laughing. And it's like, yeah, got you on that one, got you on that one. And I'm like, you're gonna read one of these out one of these days. I'm gonna catch you out. I'm gonna catch you out, lads. In one of these days, you're gonna read one of these out. But they never did. All I kept catching Rich Wells was just fucking chuckling to himself for a little bit, and then commenting on a comment that I'd actually put, but there was no way that he was actually going to put it up or even read it out, which made it even more challenging and fun for me.
Yeah.
But I can't say them things now because I'm on that other side of the fence, and if they obviously they weren't going to read them out, I ain't going to say them. I was only doing it for a laugh, but and a laugh is what I got. So that was job done. Especially first thing in the morning as well, Sam. It was like, bloody hell. Everyone needs to wake up first, and I was like, I'm gonna catch you one day half asleep, and you're just gonna blindly read this out. But nah, you got to get up early in the morning to catch them two out. Looks like it's getting closer, Sam. I definitely know that that's now activated. It's now triggered.
Right.
There's no indication, which I normally do have an indication box. And if this finishes green or not, it'll be the next candle. But I don't normally have an informational box on the right hand side.
Okay.
And that's telling me what the bot's thinking.
Right.
I know what the bot's thinking, but the confirmational box to the right hand side of the screen once it actually prints what it's thinking, and it should say that the trade's armed now. So like what we got in that candle, we got 4 minutes 17 in that candle. So hopefully it'll be a bullish candle, but it won't be too bullish.
Yeah. We do not want to enter into a candle which is way too big, because the stops would be way too wide then.
Well, if it is too big and it does breach the maximum pip rate, then the bot will refuse to take the trade. That is
Understandable.
Do you know what I mean? That is
Yeah.
I look at that as an account protection on that.
Yeah.
So there's a safety mechanism within the bot. If it breaches the max pip allowance, it won't allow the trade. If you're asking it to risk too much, and it can't actually take that trade because you're risking too much, and it's just not going to accept the trade, it'll scale down the trade for you automatically.
Okay. It's a great bot. Yeah, all the bases are covered.
Yeah, so everything in it is self-calculating, the pip size and everything like that. So if I'm asking for a one stake, which may be the equivalent of one lot, I don't think it is, but 0.1's 10p a pip, 0.3's 30p a pip. So one stake on here is £1 a pip. So if one lot was £1 a pip, then obviously it's equal. But if the account like this, it probably, see what it'll actually let me. Because CTrader and Pepperstone, they'll highlight what you can take nicely with the account, and that's 0.1. But I know for definite that I can take a 0.3 on this account. But they want to keep you safe, so they're highlighting 1.1. There is no 1.2s, 3s, 4s, or anything like that. It just goes up in halves. So from minimum stake, it's 0.5. So from 0.1, 0.5, and 1. And then 2, 3, 4. But yeah, there is the in between because I've got it set to it and I've used it before. Not long now, 1 minute 20 seconds. And as long as it stays green, I think.
Yeah.
I don't think the conditions is that it has to be a bull candle.
I don't think so.
I think it's just the first reaction candle. And as in the reaction candle, I mean the rejection candle from the area that is allowed. And I know for definite that it is in that area. So we're actually nearly there, Sam. In 25 seconds. Watch it just skyrocket now. It's done that to me before, Sam. I've been waiting for a candle like this. I've had it set in the parameters. It's been hovering up and down in the parameters right until the last 3 to 5 seconds. And in the 3 to 5 seconds to the end of that candle, it's just gone.
It just skyrockets.
Yeah. Right, we'll give it 5 more minutes, Sam, and see what happens.
Sure.
To be honest with you, it should have took that trade, but maybe it's on the next candle.
Alright.
It shouldn't be. I definitely know it should be that one, so there's still things to iron out on the bot.
Alright.
But we're just playing it out now. Or it might have actually served its purpose if it's coming back down a little bit nearer and then rejects. But yeah, Sam, I definitely know that
Then that would be a good break and retest actually.
yeah, it definitely would. Well, it ain't broke. Well, it has broke. It's broke the area on the right hand
Yeah.
side, but it's come down. It's created the demand zone or the resistance zone, and now we're actually at the point of the retest, or at least we're close. We're in the boundaries. But this is actually a fresh demand zone,
Yeah.
so we'll have to really see. We'll have to really see what it's going to do. Is it going to hold, or is it just going to blow straight through?
If it drops, you will be looking to sell it.
No, because it'll only sell at a support level. It,
Ah,
it
okay.
if it won't break and retest. Oh no, as it's broke, it won't break and retest. Why the zone hasn't popped yet, and it's because now it's a breaker structure. The candle hasn't actually finished yet. Within the 2 minutes that it's got left, it could actually reverse and end up here. You know what?
Yeah.
Like, just because it's come down there, it don't
I
mean
think,
you know.
but to be honest, I think you got saved by not being in the trade right away.
Yeah, no, I think that too. But to be honest with you, Sam, I still won't be that disappointed because, like I said,
Yeah.
take the rough with the smooth. It probably would have been instant stop loss or a wick out. It depends if price in the last couple of seconds shoots back up, but I don't think it will. I don't think
Same.
it
I
will.
don't think it will too. I think there's a lot of momentum that came in that candle.
I actually think it's going to test this demand zone,
Yeah, there is a possibility.
which it's already tested it roughly once, twice, came back for a third go, but just didn't have it, and then came up. But that's hell of a bear candle, that there, Sam.
Yeah.
Got 1 minute left. Will's asking how the sell was going.
Oh, yeah. 1 second. My sell, I think we are still at break even. Nothing much is happening there. Oh, wow. We took a small drop. We took a small drop after just fluctuating around in the break even range. Hopefully, it starts dropping soon.
And again, that's on the 5 minute, is it, Sam?
The current chart is on the 3 minute, but yeah, this is the 5 minute chart. I'm liking the 3 minute chart to be honest. Just not many people use it, but I think it just gives me a bit more information. But instead of the 1 minute which just bombards you with information and noise, 3 minutes is a perfect spot between that lower time frames for me. I think I like 3 minutes a lot more than I thought I would.
Yeah, I've seen some of the indicators that I've got going on here that they actually do respond quite well to the 3 and the 4 minute.
Yeah,
And as you see,
quite unconventional.
price closed below that demand zone and it popped and turned into a breaker structure. So now we are pretty much probably going short to test this demand area.
Yeah.
Which
Do you
actually
think it will bounce back up? I think I'm not sure actually. I am able to make a scenario where I am able to see that it might have taken liquidity and starts to go up. But I'm also able to see a scenario where it starts pumping down. I'm not sure. I think one has to wait. Do you think do you think the same?
Um, well, yeah, I think that it's still going to come. Still think that price is going to come down here.
No, understandably.
It's already had the retest, but that was the wick itself on the last candle was 8.6, 8.7, but that was the wick. The actual full candle was 16.3.
Okay.
So just in that candle, there's a trade in itself. If you're looking at if you're looking at a 10 pip,
At a lower time frame, yes.
yeah. I mean, I think Richard Wells was looking at 10 pips a day. I think he mentioned on one of his
Yeah.
streams. So if he wanted 10 pips a day, he got a good shot out of that candle. Will, you're gonna have to see if it's gonna come on. Get all four of us on. We'll have a comp.
Yeah.
But yes, that didn't work out on that first one, Sam. So unlucky. But like you said, if it had took it on that trade, which it should have done, to be honest with you, I would have been down by now.
Yeah.
So that would have been a loss. That would have been an actual loss for me.
Yeah, it's almost a blessing in disguise.
There's a reason why it didn't take it. I just need to work out what that reason was. But it has been taking trades during the night.
It is possible that it might not have tapped to the exact zone parameters that have been set up. I think that might be a reason.
Yeah. Just more, like you said on the bot that you're doing. This hasn't even been alive a month, but this is going to need a little bit more stress testing, just like the bot that you're running.
Yeah.
I think I'll get to the point roughly within a month, really, with this, because there's not much to it.
Yes. It's almost there. Yeah, the bot is almost there. Just some fine tweaks here and there, and it should be fine.
Yeah, I mean, to a system like this, it really is. It really is what you see.
Yeah.
Especially from the top, from what it's done here. Price has come up, created the zone, and then come back down, come back up, tested it, and then come down. Because this was one of the trades that it took last night. I restarted the bot for the session, for the stream, and it never took a trade, and it hadn't took a trade since. And I'm like, that's about right, that. But yeah, no, if someone have had a limit order here, they'd have just been dragged straight back up, and they'd have been in already. But I don't put limit orders on here. The market orders, and they're actually executed obviously through the bot. So, because I don't think at this point a limit order would sort of. I'm not sure whether a limit order would actually save you purpose here, unless you was willing just to punt at it. Because if your limit order was here, which is probably where all the longs have got their shorts, that's if they hadn't started moving up and being took out round about here. They've probably got all the stop losses somewhere around here anyway.
Yeah.
And apart from the ones that definitely have got their stop losses under structure here that actually got in here or even here. Do you know what I mean? But I seen how it builds up the steps and how it walks up the steps
Yes.
from time ago. So these aren't even apart from that one. These aren't even been retested yet. That one has. This one
Yes.
has. That's come close. I mean, with the allowance that it's got, that one would have been 4 pips. So I'd have been in that trade as well. I'd have been in this trade. Stop would have been about here. So that full trade would have been less than 8 pips at risk. And now at a certain point, I've got to trail the stop myself. And I'd have probably took myself out by trailing the stop, because if I do it myself, I start being greedy. And I start sort of really tightening the stop, and then all I'll do is just get wicked out, and then the price will just carry on. But if I tell the bot to do it via the structure, the bot's always going to do it via the structure, but it always seems to want that little bit more. So if I want the structure, it's not nailed. Let me zoom in. There's the structure. It's not nailed to the actual bodies of the candles, because as you see, I'd have been wicked out there. It always seems to want to give it at least 3 pips or more. But 3 pips, I still think I would have been wicked out, because
Yeah, that is a possibility.
that's 2.9.
It is tight. It is tight.
It definitely is. Definitely would have took me out there, even though my stop was 2 to 3 pips off structure. That was hell of a wick down. Which, to me, that was a stop on. Which, again, I'm not necessarily an ITC trader, but I think that's what his definition of a stop on is. Can you actually confirm that, Sam, or do you not know?
I'm not I'm very sure about it. I have never been a fan of ICT, so
Do you know the definition of what he calls a stop on?
no.
It probably is.
All about ICT I know is the fair value gaps, inverse fair value gaps, and order blocks. I think these are the only 3 terms that I was able to make a proper sense of.
Fair enough, fair enough. Right, so we've got 5 minutes left. You can either spend the 5 minutes or you can call it now, because this doesn't look like it's getting into a trade anytime soon. Or at least within the next 5 minutes. So you've done well.
I think I'll call it off. Yeah, I think I will call it off. What do you think?
No worries. So you signing off for today?
Yes. All right, boys. All right, chat. Today we are done with the session today. We'll catch you back tomorrow. Join in the Discord for more updates on trades, and you'll also get to the news reminders. Like, share, and subscribe. I'm sorry for my low energy today, but tomorrow on I'll be back up, ready and firing.